Nintendo with that weed, hit it. 90s baby, can't nothing faze me. Don't know about it, come see. Hey, I'm just trying to play Smash Bros with little bad bitch rolling my weed. Hey, why she talking about weed? Girl, I ain't talking about weed. Playing games with me.
Chesapeake Energy Arena in Oklahoma City, a place that's been a house of horrors for the Timberwolves. NBA season, let's get to your Northland Ford starting lineups. The Timberwolves with their same best in this city, just 2-15 all-time here in Oklahoma City. They'd like to change that history. He is a lockdown defender. Andrew Wiggins, no. Karl Anthony Towns, yes.
Or that was the thing you had to really worry about when Kevin Durant was Russell Westbrook's teammate, was the runouts for both of them.
Washington and Zelensky, NBA vets. Sterling and an NBA rookie, Andrew.
And Taj Gibson made some great plays at the end of game day because he knows where to be.
Jeff Teague continues to have an impact. Teague gets it back. Butler has Westbrook to beat and does just that. Wiggins. Timberwolves holding the Thunder to 7 of 19, 37% to start this game. Wiggins has another.
Constituted.
Billy Donovan going to his bench a little bit as well as Carmelo.
Is virtually unblockable.
Carmelo's happy Taj Gibson is not in the game right now because.
I mean, it was anything but quiet here in Oklahoma City as Jamal.
47% shooter. Wow. Teague gets it away, and Towns gets
shots off of it.
Karl Anthony Towns still looking for his first made three of the season, but he's got more than a couple of dunks.
A little bit over anxious to be able to be the focal that pass on target when you're throwing it out.
Wiggins, long two. Towns comes up with the offensive rebound.
Good skip pass.
Butler forgoes the three for the two, and a handful of the matchups for Karl Anthony Towns. Jimmy Butler back-to-back. Teague finds Gibson set up for the three, and Taj Gibson drilled.
It's a lot different shooting free throws in a gym with people in it versus in a gym by yourself.
Towns was strong in that second quarter at 11 points in the second.
Oh, nice attack.
Didn't risk it.
Floater game.
For another three. Gibson comes up with the offensive rebound and feeds Cat cutting to the hoop.
There's that.
Butler in transition for the three. 20 points or more 30 times in his career against the Timberwolves. He's got 15 here tonight.
Excellent, all the things other teammates are creating for him. That's what he's got to realize. When you play with great players, they're going to create for you.
A 6-point game, a 7-0 run to start this fourth quarter. Jeff Teague. Towns for three, and the Wolves need. Butler feeds it back for Teague. Towns trailing the play. Gibson for Towns. Shot clock down to 4 for Butler. Wiggins.
Wow, defensive rebound by Steve Adams was a killer.
Wiggins spins, kisses it up. Taj Gibson long two. Wiggins the putback rises for the. Back to Towns, shot clock down to 5. Towns, feathery touch ball. Gibson's got to get it in, does. Wiggins drives across midcourt. Andrew lets it fly at the buzzer for the win. Andrew Wiggins banks it in, and the Timberwolves. Talked about at the top, Teague, Butler, Wiggins, Gibson, and Towns for the Wolves. Jim, you're this month for the Kings. Towns off the feet, and so many things so well, but as a team, Jim, you'd like to see the assist totals go up. The Timberwolves only had 19. When he was out there were times he was the Jazz best player last season. Andrew Wiggins.
You would hope it would be a little more consistent. Jimmy Butler so good at pressuring and getting into passing.
First look at Fox, the rookie out of Kentucky, 5th overall pick last summer. Towns.
That corner all the time. You've seen him probably get 4 or 5 steals this year doing just that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Taj Gibson, no. Karl Anthony Towns.
For Fox.
Jimmy Butler They work it finally inside to Taj Gibson.
Necessarily them not being aggressive.
Wolves force yet another turnover. Teague in front of everybody. He'll know. Wiggins looking to hurry it up the floor. Pulls up. And
They've not had a great success rate over the years with their first-round picks.
Taj Towns takes it against former fellow Wild. Under a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Crawford long two.
Drag screens, those sideline step-ups are great actions for him.
Randolph rejected as he tries to get it to the rack. Cauley Stein. Towns comes up with it again, and then finally Randolph gets a... Towns putting it on the floor. And Gorgie Jang, long two off the...
Against the Toronto Raptors. They went to their bench and they got that thing leveled up real quick.
Healed, cross-court pass. Bogdanovich chased up the three-point line. Koufos is rejected by Towns. Kings are being limited to 37%. No doubt that's a number that Tom Thibodeau is more impressed with than... Towns gets it away just in time. In the EuroLeague last year, an all-star in the EuroLeague. In fact, he was the Turkish Finals MVP last season. Towns for Butler underneath. Timberwolves flirt with a turnover. Taj gets it away. Jimmy Butler flushes it home.
That against this Kings team. They're playing better over the last 10. They're 5-5.
Butler. And shot clock down to 4. Butler for Marcus George's corner.
Sacramento just zoning up.
Wiggins corner three. Wolves can get off a decent look. Teague gets to midcourt, gets it away, and makes it in! Wiggins. Back. Wiggins for three. Garrett Temple blocked away.
Zach Randolph is trying to defend without fouling. Jimmy Butler can't get that to go, but Taj is right there, Johnny, on the spot.
Butler spins.
At baseball games, trying to confirm with the truck whether that's true or not.
Since hitting that heave at the end of the first half.
He doesn't even call it a telestrator. He calls it a circle machine.
It does much more than circles. Towns over Koufos.
Oh, it's one of the things I asked him about his longevity.
Jimmy Butler hits.
Some guy named Nat Hickey. He played until he was 45, 363 days. What a great NBA player he was too. Kevin Willis, great guy.
Bogdanovich meets Koufos. There's Butler kicks it out. Okay. Wiggins goes by Temple. Andrew Wiggins for three. Wiggins baseline. Butler.
When I was in the league, Bob Thornton, same thing. We came in the league the same year. Bob Thornton is a coach here. It's Marcus
from outside the arc. Jeff Teague, back door up. Kings back within 17. Butler behind the back to Taj Gibson underneath. Sheds a couple of defenders in it. He's on the floor for the first time since November 20th. And Aaron Brooks. It's turned out to be an NBA factory, hasn't it? Aaron Brooks. Brooks trying to get a little bit fancy. Gorgie Jang gets it back and then puts it in. They have some good young talent. Aldridge. Jaeger exchanged the wave, and the Timberwolves win going away.